Imagine this. A brilliant blue sky stretches endlessly above the vast Atlantic Ocean. A fleet of planes cruises confidently through the air, their engines humming in perfect harmony. Then, without warning, radio silence. No distress calls. No trace of wreckage. Nothing. These planes and their crew are simply gone. Now picture a colossal ship laden with cargo and crew, vanishing as though swallowed by the sea itself. No debris, no explanation, only an eerie void where they once sailed. This isn't the plot of a Hollywood thriller. It's a recurring reality in one of the most enigmatic regions on Earth, the Bermuda Triangle. Could this place truly be Earth's most dangerous mystery? Or more astonishingly, does it harbor secrets far beyond our current understanding, perhaps even a portal to another dimension? What if this unassuming triangle in the Atlantic is a gateway to a parallel universe, a wormhole, or a tear in the fabric of spacetime? The Bermuda Triangle, or the Devil's Triangle, as some ominously call it, forms a boundary between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. Stretching over 500,000 square miles of open ocean, it's a region steeped in folklore, shrouded in secrecy, and responsible for some of the most perplexing disappearances in recorded history. Over the last century, more than 1,000 ships and planes have vanished within this zone, leaving investigators and skeptics grappling for answers. But here's what's most unsettling. In a world teeming with advanced technology, satellite surveillance, and forensic science, the Bermuda Triangle continues to defy explanation. Entire vessels and aircraft, along with their passengers, vanish without a trace, as if the ocean itself conspires to erase their existence. Is this merely coincidence, or is something far more profound at work? Consider this. In 1945, 5 military aircraft, Flight 19, embarked on a routine training mission. The pilots, seasoned professionals, reported strange compass readings and disorientation moments before they disappeared. Not a single piece of wreckage has ever been found. Even more baffling, the search and rescue plane dispatched to find them also vanished. 30 men, gone in a flash. This isn't just an isolated incident. The USS Cyclops, a Navy collier with 309 crew members aboard, disappeared without a single distress call. The SS Marine Sulphur Queen, a tanker carrying 39 men, simply vanished. In both cases, no wreckage, no survivors, just questions. But why? What makes this region so different? Theories abound, each more intriguing than the last. Could the Bermuda Triangle be a natural anomaly, an area where magnetic fields play havoc with navigation instruments? Or might it be something far more extraordinary, like an interdimensional portal hidden in the vastness of the ocean? And it's not just the disappearances. Countless eyewitness accounts describe strange phenomena, eerie, glowing fogs that engulf ships and planes, rogue waves that seem to rise from nowhere, and compasses spinning wildly as if gripped by some unseen force. Some even speak of time warps and strange shifts in reality itself. But here's the real question. Are these tales simply the result of human imagination, amplified by fear and folklore? Or do they point to a deeper, more unsettling truth about our world, one that science has yet to uncover? Today, we'll uncover the most compelling evidence, revisit chilling accounts of disappearance, and explore the staggering theories surrounding this mysterious region. But here's the twist. We're not here to tell you what to think. Instead, we'll present the facts, the stories, and the theories, and leave you to draw your own conclusions. As we delve deeper, the explanations will only get stranger. Is the Bermuda Triangle a naturally occurring anomaly, a remnant of advanced ancient technology, or even a doorway to another world? What if everything we thought we knew about the limits of our reality is about to be challenged? Strap in, because this is not just a story about disappearances. It's a journey into the unknown, a journey that might redefine how you see the world. Whatever you believe now, one thing is certain. By the end of this, you'll be questioning everything. The deeper we go, the stranger it gets. To truly grasp the Bermuda Triangle's mystique, we need to step into the shoes of those who have disappeared. These stories aren't just tales of misfortune, They are windows into the baffling, sometimes chilling reality of this region. Let's begin with the most infamous case. Flight 19. It was a routine training mission, the kind the Navy conducted countless times without incident. On December 5, 1945, 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Their mission was straightforward: navigate a triangular course over the Atlantic and return to base. The weather was clear, and the aircraft were in perfect working order. At first, everything went smoothly, but then something changed. Around 2:10 p.m., Lieutenant Charles Taylor, the flight leader, reported that his compasses were malfunctioning. He couldn't determine his position. Over the next hour, Taylor's transmissions became increasingly disoriented and cryptic. "We can't see land. Everything is wrong. We can't be sure of any direction. We're completely lost." The last communication from Flight 19 came at 6:20 p.m., nearly 4 hours after their departure. A chilling fragment of a sentence: "It looks like we are." The radio cut off abruptly. The squadron was never seen again. Incredibly, the mystery deepened when a PBM Mariner rescue plane was dispatched to find them. Within minutes of takeoff, the Mariner also disappeared. Witnesses reported seeing a fiery explosion in the sky, but no wreckage or survivors were ever found. 30 men, 5 pilots, 14 trainees, and 13 rescuers vanished in a single day. And yet, Flight 19 is only one chapter in the Triangle's grim history. In 1918, the USS Cyclops, a massive Navy cargo ship, set sail from Brazil to Baltimore with 309 crew and passengers aboard. It was one of the Navy's largest and most advanced ships at the time. But somewhere near the Bermuda Triangle, the Cyclops disappeared without a single SOS or trace of debris. The ship and all 309 aboard were lost, making it the largest non-combat loss of life in U.S. Navy history. Investigators were baffled. The weather had been calm and the ship had reported no mechanical issues. To this day, no wreckage has ever been located, and theories range from catastrophic structural failure to the ship being sucked into a vortex. Another chilling disappearance occurred in 1963, when the SS Marine Sulphur Queen, a tanker carrying molten sulfur and a crew of 39, vanished. The ship's last radio transmission was routine. There was no distress signal, no sign of trouble. Days later, a few pieces of debris were found, but nothing that explained the fate of the tanker or its crew. And then there's the story of the luxury yacht Witchcraft. On a cold December night in 1967, the yacht's captain radioed the Coast Guard, reporting that his vessel had struck something just a mile off the Miami coast. He assured them it wasn't an emergency. He only needed a tow. The Coast Guard responded immediately, arriving within 19 minutes. But when they reached the location, there was nothing. No Witchcraft, no wreckage, no signs of distress. Despite extensive searches, the yacht and its passengers were never found. But the most unsettling aspect of these stories isn't just the disappearances, it's the absence of clues. In an age where even the deepest parts of the ocean are being explored, how can entire ships and planes vanish without leaving a single trace? Consider this. The ocean floor in this region is rugged, with trenches that plunge thousands of feet deep. Some speculate that the wreckage might be lying in these depths, hidden from detection. Others believe the explanation is far more otherworldly. Could these vessels have been pulled into a portal, transported to a realm beyond our own? The disappearances don't stop with these high-profile cases. The Douglas DC-3 Flight NC 16002, a passenger plane with 32 people aboard, vanished in 1948 while en route from Puerto Rico to Miami. The plane's last communication was routine, its position clear. But somewhere over the Bermuda Triangle, it disappeared into thin air. 2 British South American Airways flights, Star Tiger in 1948 and Star Ariel in 1949, met similar fates. Both aircraft disappeared while crossing the triangle, leaving no wreckage or clues behind. In both cases, weather conditions were ideal, and experienced pilots were at the helm. These stories raise an unsettling question. How do we explain so many disappearances in a relatively small region of the Atlantic? Can all of these incidents be attributed to bad luck, poor navigation, or unpredictable weather? Or is there something else, a force, a phenomenon, at work in the Bermuda Triangle? As we move forward, we'll explore the theories that attempt to explain these mysteries. Some point to natural anomalies, like magnetic disturbances and rogue waves. Others delve into the realm of the extraordinary, ancient civilizations, extraterrestrial interference, and interdimensional portals. One thing is certain, each story adds another layer to the mystery. And the deeper we go, the less certain we are of what lies at the heart of the Bermuda Triangle. What if the Bermuda Triangle isn't just a place, but a phenomenon, a gateway to something beyond our comprehension? Among the many theories surrounding the triangle, one of the most compelling and provocative is the idea that it serves as a portal, a doorway between dimensions or points in space-time. Before dismissing this as science fiction, consider the concept of a portal. In theoretical physics, portals, or wormholes, are hypothesized pathways that connect two distant points in space or time. Einstein's theory of general relativity describes these as Einstein-Rosen bridges, theoretical shortcuts that could bend space-time itself. While wormholes remain unproven, their existence is mathematically possible. Could the Bermuda Triangle be a naturally occurring example of this phenomenon? To explore this, let's examine the accounts of those who have survived encounters with the Triangle's strange anomalies. One of the most famous stories comes from Bruce Gernon, a pilot who experienced something he called the electronic fog. In 1970, Gernon and his passengers were flying a Beechcraft Bonanza over the Bermuda Triangle. As they ascended, they noticed a strange lenticular-shaped cloud forming directly in their path. Before they could react, the cloud expanded, enveloping the plane. Gernon described the sensation as eerie and disorienting. The plane seemed to be inside a tunnel of swirling clouds. Inside this vortex, Gernon reported bizarre phenomena. His instruments malfunctioned, the compass spun erratically, and visibility was reduced to near zero. But the most astonishing detail came after the plane emerged from the fog. They had traveled 100 miles in just a matter of minutes, something that should have been impossible given their airspeed. Gernon believed they had encountered a space-time distortion, a glimpse into a natural portal within the triangle. Gernon's story isn't isolated. Over the decades, similar accounts have emerged, describing phenomena like abrupt time shifts and electronic failures that seem to defy the known laws of physics. Some pilots have even claimed that their instruments indicated they were flying at impossible speeds or altitudes. Adding to the intrigue are reports of magnetic anomalies. Sailors and pilots have long described their compasses behaving erratically within the triangle, sometimes pointing to true north rather than magnetic north. This phenomenon, known as magnetic declination, is rare but not unheard of. However, the triangle's incidents seem far more pronounced, leading some to speculate that the area might host a unique magnetic field, possibly the result of an underwater geological feature, or even advanced technology from an ancient civilization. But could these anomalies be connected to something even more extraordinary? Scientists and theorists have proposed that the triangle might be a focal point of Earth's natural energy grid. These ley lines, as they are sometimes called, are thought to be energetic pathways crisscrossing the planet. The intersections of these lines, known as vortex points, are believed by some to possess unusual properties, including the potential to act as gateways to other dimensions. If the Bermuda Triangle is such a vortex, it might explain the strange events and disappearances. Some researchers go further, suggesting that the triangle's portal could be artificial, a remnant of advanced technology from a lost civilization like Atlantis. According to these theories, the Atlanteans might have possessed knowledge of space-time manipulation, leaving behind structures or energy sources that continue to influence the region today. Skeptical? Consider this. Sonar scans have reportedly detected massive pyramid-like structures beneath the waters of the triangle. These formations, if real, could be linked to advanced technology or energy systems. Some even speculate that they could act as amplifiers, creating the electromagnetic disturbances and anomalies frequently reported in the area. The portal theory also ties into another fascinating idea: extraterrestrial involvement. Could the Bermuda Triangle be a hotspot for alien activity, a place where their technology interacts with ours? UFO sightings and reports of unidentified submerged objects, USOs, are surprisingly common in the region, adding another layer of intrigue. If extraterrestrials are indeed active in the triangle, it's not hard to imagine that they might be using it as a transportation hub or experimental zone. Of course, the portal theory raises more questions than it answers. If the triangle is a gateway, where does it lead? Is it a passage to another dimension, a parallel universe, or simply another part of our own world? And why does it seem to function sporadically, affecting some vessels and planes while leaving others untouched? As we unravel these mysteries, one thing becomes clear: the portal theory challenges our understanding of reality itself. If the Bermuda Triangle is indeed a gateway, it might represent one of the greatest discoveries in human history, or one of its most enduring enigmas. And yet, the triangle's secrets remain just out of reach, tempting us with possibilities that lie beyond the horizon of our knowledge. Could this be the key to explaining the unexplained? Or is the truth still waiting to reveal itself? Let's delve into the potential connections between the Bermuda Triangle and lost civilizations. Could the answers we seek lie not in the future, but in the ancient past? What if the Bermuda Triangle isn't just a natural anomaly, but the remnants of something ancient, something forgotten? The idea that advanced civilizations like Atlantis once thrived, and left behind technology far beyond our understanding, has captivated researchers for decades. Could the triangle's mysteries be tied to a lost civilization and its enduring influence on our world? Let's begin with the legend of Atlantis. Described by the Greek philosopher Plato, Atlantis was a powerful, technologically advanced civilization that met a cataclysmic end. According to his writings, Atlantis sank into the ocean thousands of years ago, its advanced knowledge lost to history. But what if the story didn't end there? Some researchers believe the Bermuda Triangle could be the resting place of Atlantis. They point to unusual underwater formations discovered in the region, including massive pyramid-like structures and perfectly symmetrical stone blocks. In the 1960s, explorers near Bimini Island in the Bahamas found what they called the Bimini Road, a submerged pathway of large rectangular stones. Some believe this is part of Atlantis, evidence of an advanced civilization that once flourished in the triangle's waters. But why would a lost city cause the disappearances and anomalies we see today? Theories suggest that Atlantis may have harnessed powerful energy sources, like crystal technology, to sustain its society. These crystals, if still active, could generate electromagnetic fields strong enough to disrupt navigation systems, cause electronic failures, and even distort space-time. The idea of crystal energy ties into another tantalizing possibility: Earth's energy grid. The Bermuda Triangle is part of a network of vile vortices, regions around the globe known for strange occurrences and magnetic anomalies. These vortices are thought to align with ley lines, the supposed energy pathways of the Earth. If the triangle is an energetic hotspot, it might explain its strange phenomena. Some theorists propose that ancient civilizations, including Atlantis, understood how to tap into this energy. They may have built structures, like the underwater pyramids reportedly discovered in the triangle, to harness and amplify these natural forces. These pyramids, if they exist, could still be influencing the region today, creating the disturbances and anomalies that have baffled modern science. But Atlantis isn't the only ancient civilization linked to the Bermuda Triangle. Some speculate that other lost societies, like the Minoans or the Maya, may have had contact with the region. Could they have left behind knowledge or artifacts that continue to shape the triangle's mysteries? Then there's the question of extraterrestrial involvement. If the triangle is a portal, as some theorize, could it have been used, or even created, by advanced beings from another world? UFO sightings are often reported in and around the Bermuda Triangle, as are accounts of unidentified submerged objects, USOs. These craft are said to move through water and air with impossible speed and precision, suggesting a level of technology far beyond our own. One chilling possibility is that the Bermuda Triangle was deliberately chosen, or created, as a hub for extraterrestrial activity. The region's unique energy properties could make it ideal for experiments, transportation, or even communication between dimensions. Historical texts and legends add another layer of intrigue. Many ancient cultures speak of gods or beings descending from the sky, bringing advanced knowledge to humanity. Could these stories be referencing extraterrestrial visitors who left their mark on the Earth, particularly in regions like the Bermuda Triangle? Skeptics, of course, argue that these connections are tenuous at best. They point out that underwater pyramids and structures could be natural formations, not remnants of advanced civilizations. The Bimini Road, for example, has been explained by some geologists as a natural occurrence caused by limestone erosion. But what if the skeptics are wrong? What if the answers to the Bermuda Triangle's mysteries lie not in dismissing these possibilities, but in exploring them further? After all, history has shown us time and again that today's impossibilities often become tomorrow's breakthroughs. The deeper we dive into the Triangle's history, the more its secrets seem to align with ancient myths and modern anomalies. Could the Bermuda Triangle be a bridge between the past and the present, a place where the echoes of lost civilizations still resonate in ways we're only beginning to understand? As we continue our journey, the connections grow stranger, the implications more profound. In the next section, we'll examine the mysterious phenomena reported in the Triangle. Could these strange occurrences be the key to unlocking the truth? The answers might just be waiting beneath the waves. Beyond the disappearances, the Bermuda Triangle is a cauldron of strange and unexplainable phenomena. Over the decades, pilots, sailors, and researchers have reported encounters with forces that defy the laws of nature. Could these events provide the clues we need to unlock the mystery of this enigmatic region? One of the most intriguing phenomena reported in the Triangle is the electronic fog. Often described as a grayish glowing mist, this fog seems to have a mind of its own. Pilots claim it engulfs their planes, causing their instruments to malfunction and their compasses to spin wildly. But it's more than just a navigational hazard. It seems to distort time and space itself. Take the case of pilot Bruce Gernon, whose 1970 encounter we discussed earlier. Gernon's experience wasn't unique. Other pilots have reported similar encounters, describing how the fog seemed to lock on to their craft, following them as they tried to escape. Some even claim to have traveled distances far beyond what should have been possible in the time they were in the fog. Could this electronic fog be evidence of a space-time distortion, a naturally occurring portal within the Triangle? Compasses behaving erratically are another hallmark of the Triangle. Mariners have long reported their instruments spinning out of control or pointing to true north instead of magnetic north. This anomaly is so well known that early navigators considered it a standard hazard of the region. But what causes it? Some scientists suggest the Triangle sits above a natural magnetic field anomaly, perhaps caused by underwater mineral deposits or shifting tectonic plates. But others believe these anomalies could indicate the presence of something far more extraordinary, an ancient energy source, a hidden technology, or even a portal influencing the magnetic fields around it. Then there are the rogue waves. These massive sudden walls of water can rise as high as 100 feet and strike without warning. While rogue waves are rare, they're not unheard of in the open ocean. Could they explain some of the Triangle's vanishings? Perhaps, but here's the twist. These waves might not be entirely natural. Some theorists propose that the Triangle's rogue waves are amplified or even triggered by the region's unique energy properties. Could an unseen force beneath the ocean be generating these sudden surges, swallowing ships whole before they have a chance to signal for help? Another mystery lies in the strange weather patterns frequently reported in the Triangle. Witnesses describe storms that materialize out of nowhere, wreak havoc, and then vanish just as quickly. These microbursts of weather seem almost supernatural in their speed and intensity, leaving meteorologists scratching their heads. And then there are the auditory phenomena: low-frequency hums, metallic clanging sounds, and even eerie, unidentifiable noises heard by sailors and submariners. Some speculate these sounds are caused by underwater seismic activity or shifting tectonic plates. But others believe they might be evidence of something artificial, like the operation of a submerged alien base, or the activation of ancient Atlantean technology. Adding to the enigma is the lack of wreckage from so many disappearances. In most maritime or aviation accidents, debris eventually floats to the surface or washes ashore. But in the Bermuda Triangle, entire vessels vanish without leaving a trace. No lifeboats, no oil slicks, just an unsettling silence. Could the triangle be more than a mere graveyard for the lost? Some propose that it's not just swallowing these vessels, but transporting them somewhere else. Could the lack of debris indicate that these planes and ships are crossing into another dimension, taken intact to a realm beyond our comprehension? The more we delve into these phenomena, the clearer it becomes that the Bermuda Triangle operates outside the bounds of ordinary understanding. Each strange event, from the electronic fog to rogue waves and magnetic anomalies, adds another layer to its mystery. But what's truly fascinating is how these phenomena seem to align with the theories we've already explored: portals, ancient technology, and extraterrestrial involvement. Could it all be connected? Could these phenomena be symptoms of a single, extraordinary truth waiting to be uncovered? Let's shift gears and examine the skeptic's perspective. What do scientists and researchers have to say about the triangle's mysteries? Are there logical explanations for these strange events, or does skepticism only deepen the enigma? The debate is far from over. For all the mystery and intrigue surrounding the Bermuda Triangle, there is no shortage of skeptics who argue that the region's reputation as a death trap is nothing more than myth and exaggeration. Scientists, statisticians, and naval experts have weighed in, offering more grounded explanations for the triangle's enigmatic phenomena. But do these counter-arguments hold water, or do they leave us with more questions than answers? The most common rebuttal to the Bermuda Triangle mystery is the claim that it's no more dangerous than any other part of the world's oceans. Critics argue that the sheer volume of traffic in the region, one of the busiest shipping and aviation corridors on Earth, naturally results in more incidents. According to this view, the number of disappearances is proportional to the number of vessels and aircraft passing through. But does this really explain it? While it's true that statistical probability plays a role, this argument doesn't account for the bizarre circumstances surrounding many of the disappearances. Most maritime accidents leave wreckage or distress signals, yet in the Triangle, vessels vanish without a trace. Skeptics argue that the Gulf Stream, a powerful ocean current running through the area, could quickly disperse debris, but this explanation feels incomplete given the consistent lack of evidence. Another popular theory among skeptics is human error. The Bermuda Triangle has unpredictable weather, shifting currents, and complex navigation challenges. Critics suggest that inexperienced pilots and captains may have made fatal mistakes, misjudging their location or failing to react to sudden changes in conditions. While human error undoubtedly plays a role in some incidents, it doesn't explain cases involving seasoned professionals, like the experienced pilots of Flight 19 or the USS Cyclops crew, who were well-versed in navigating difficult conditions. Then there's the magnetic variation argument. The Triangle is one of the few places on Earth where true north and magnetic north align, which could potentially confuse navigation systems. However, advances in technology, particularly GPS and modern avionics, have largely eliminated such issues. Yet, even with these advancements, disappearances continue to occur, leaving this explanation incomplete. Some skeptics propose natural phenomena like rogue waves and methane gas eruptions as possible causes. Rogue waves, as previously mentioned, are massive, sudden walls of water capable of sinking even the largest ships. Meanwhile, methane gas eruptions from undersea deposits can theoretically reduce the water's density, causing vessels to lose buoyancy and sink rapidly. While both phenomena are plausible, neither accounts for incidents involving aircraft or the eerie anecdotal reports of electronic fog, time distortions, and magnetic anomalies. Meteorologists also point to the triangle's weather patterns. The region lies within the hurricane belt and experiences frequent tropical storms, waterspouts, and sudden squalls. While this could explain some disappearances, it doesn't align with the calm weather conditions reported during incidents like the SS Marine, Sulphur Queen, and Flight 19. And what about the lack of wreckage? Skeptics argue that deep trenches in the triangle, some plunging more than 15,000 feet, could conceal the remains of planes and ships. However, even with modern sonar and deep-sea exploration technology, these wrecks remain elusive. Critics claim this is due to the vastness of the ocean and the difficulty of pinpointing exact crash sites, but the pattern of complete vanishings still defies conventional logic. Another perspective comes from psychology. Skeptics suggest that the Bermuda Triangle's mystique is a self-perpetuating myth, fueled by media sensationalism and confirmation bias. People are more likely to notice and remember incidents within the triangle because of its reputation, ignoring similar occurrences in other parts of the world. But this doesn't explain the consistency of eyewitness reports or the peculiar patterns of disappearances. Ultimately, the counter-arguments provide plausible, science-based explanations for individual aspects of the Bermuda Triangle. Rogue waves, magnetic anomalies, human error, and weather patterns all play a role in maritime and aviation accidents. However, none of these theories account for the totality of the triangle's mysteries. The disappearances, strange phenomena, and lack of evidence form a puzzle that remains unsolved. Even skeptics acknowledge that certain aspects of the Bermuda Triangle defy easy explanation. The stories of electronic fog, time distortions, and glowing mists challenge our understanding of physics. Could it be that science simply hasn't caught up with the truth? This is the paradox of the Bermuda Triangle. For every rational explanation, there's a detail that resists logic, a question left unanswered. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, one thing is undeniable. The Bermuda Triangle has captured the human imagination like few mysteries can. Let's tie everything together and leave you with one question. Is the Bermuda Triangle truly a window into the unknown, or are we simply seeing patterns where none exist? Either way, the answer may lie closer than we think. The Bermuda Triangle is more than a location, it's a question. A challenge to our understanding of the world. For centuries, it has lured explorers, scientists, and storytellers into its enigmatic grasp, offering clues yet withholding answers. After examining its many layers, the disappearances, strange phenomena, scientific theories, and ancient legends, one truth remains. We still don't know the full story. Could the triangle be a naturally occurring anomaly, its mysteries explained by rogue waves, magnetic variations, and unpredictable weather? Or is it a product of human imagination, a myth perpetuated by our need to find patterns in the chaos of the sea? Then again, what if it's something far greater? A portal to another dimension? The remnants of ancient technology? The work of extraterrestrial hands? The Bermuda Triangle invites us to consider these possibilities, challenging the boundaries of what we accept as reality. Think back to the stories we've explored. Flight 19 disappearing into thin air, the USS Cyclops vanishing without a trace, and Bruce Gernon's unsettling journey through electronic fog. These aren't just isolated incidents, they're pieces of a larger puzzle. But does that puzzle form a picture, or are we seeing connections where none exist? Even the skeptics admit there's something unique about this region. Whether it's the sheer number of incidents, the consistency of eyewitness accounts, or the strange magnetic and atmospheric anomalies, the Bermuda Triangle continues to defy easy explanation. But maybe that's the point. Perhaps the triangle's greatest power isn't its ability to make things disappear, but its ability to make us question. To look beyond the horizon of our knowledge and wonder what else might be out there. Here's the most intriguing part. What if the Bermuda Triangle isn't the exception, but the rule? What if similar phenomena exist all around us, hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered? The triangle could be the key to unlocking greater mysteries about our planet, our universe, and even the nature of reality itself. For now, the Bermuda Triangle remains unsolved, its secrets locked beneath the waves. But that doesn't mean the search is over. Every new discovery, every new piece of evidence, brings us one step closer to the truth, or perhaps to even greater mysteries. So, what do you think? Is the Bermuda Triangle a natural wonder, a cautionary tale, or a gateway to the unknown? Could the answers lie in the scientific or the extraordinary, or in something we haven't even imagined yet? The choice is yours. Leave your theories, your thoughts, and your questions in the comments below. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to uncover the truth. And if you thought this was strange, wait until you hear about the Devil's Sea, another oceanic enigma with stories just as baffling as the Bermuda Triangles. But that's a tale for another time. Until then, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, the greatest mysteries are the ones that make us wonder.